Eat your heart out. This is Campbell Red, and today I'm going to be coming at you with our first episode of Naked and Fearless, where we're going to be taking on monsters in the buff. So no armor, no charms, no decorations. My set today is going to be the Bone Claw 3, which does give me a plus 20 defense boost, which is going to be awesome. However, I am not a sword and shield expert at all. So now that I've proven to you that I'm not wearing any items and have no decorations, we're going to go over and eat. The mission I grabbed is fight a high-rank Rathalos in the special arena. We're going to eat for defense because otherwise we'll have none. So remember, we do have that plus 20 from our shield, which is a little bit of something. And now after eating, you can see we're up to 66 defense, which is about 300 to 400 points less than your average high-rank armor is going to give you. Now, I will say I have fought a few monsters like this. I've been doing this challenge just kind of for myself ever since I started playing in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate on the Wii, which is the worst, never play it. But I'm pretty excited to kind of show you this, maybe get your opinions, maybe inspire some other people to try some stuff like this. I brought tons and tons of items because we need to be stocked if we're going to be able to do this. And that kind of makes up for the fact that we don't have any armor. No, not really. It's still going to be extremely difficult. But I did bring the Vitality Mantle. I don't have Rocksteady yet, actually, so I brought the Vitality and Apothecary Mantle to kind of boost my sleep attacks a little bit. Now, this is my first time fighting a Rathalos nude, so I've done it to a pink Rathian, but never to a Rathalos. We're going to start with this fight really nice with this mount. I'm going to kind of explain some things while I do this, because I'm pretty sure some of y'all new hunters may not really know all of the mechanics yet. So when you're mounting, I find it's much better just to jump from body part to body part whenever he thrashes, instead of taking that time to pull your trigger and grip. This is just more likely to lose less stamina and to get it done a little bit faster than sacrificing that time trying to hold on. So I'm just going for some KO damage on him right here. And I'm going to get out because he's very likely to do his tail flip or go straight into the air from the position I just had. So we flashed him out. Let's get in there and start trying to rack up this KO damage. Move. He is stunned a little bit there, but he can definitely still attack. Let's dodge that tail. See what he's gonna do. You're gonna see me play pretty darn passive here, because I am very worried about getting one-shotted, which is a distinct possibility. But the reason I want to do this is kind of to show you guys that there's more to Monster Hunter than just having good gear, getting all those buffs, and, you know, being able to survive a lot of attacks. Hopefully most of you can kind of get to a point where you won't really need that stuff as much. Your raw skill as a hunter is going to just enable you to be not taking hits, you know? I'd always, you know, I'm more of a dodge over a block guy. So if I can dodge an attack and take no damage rather than, you know, spend the time to block it, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, now that he's trapped, I'm going to run right over here and land this on him. While that's happening, I'm actually going to set another trap so that maybe I can get some damage on him here in a little bit. And we'll go ahead and activate our Vitality Mantle, because we've been lucky so far by not being hit. Luck doesn't last forever. Alright, so he's down. Let's get in here with some good hits. Again, I'm prioritizing KO a little bit here over my actual sword attacks, just because I know I want him out of the fight as much as possible. There we go, see? And that's why, because now I can land more hits. Even get some jump attacks in. And he should be pretty darn tired, ready to go to sleep. And naturally, I did bring some mega barrel bombs, so let's go ahead and put these right by his head. And I'm just gonna set him off with a mega bounce bomb. Words. English is my second language. Right after gibberish. Oh snap! Okay, so he didn't actually do that much. It's a pretty weak attack, which is nice. And if some of you guys are thinking, oh man, that doesn't look that hard, I can go in and fight a monster without armor, I would really recommend trying it before you make that claim. That was my first hit, and we're a few minutes into the fight, so just really practicing that ability to avoid damage is going to be so beneficial for you in your hunting career. Here's my philosophy. You can have all the defense in the world, or you can have all the attack in the world, rather. But the thing is, if you cart, you're not doing your job. If you cart, you're not doing damage. And that's how you fight monsters. You have to do damage, right? So a lot of people might be thinking, oh, I just need the strongest, highest attack set in the world. But in reality, while you're carted, while you're trying to get back from your unfortunate demise, someone like me, who just has practiced rolling a little bit more, and you can absolutely do it. I'm not saying this is some elitist. This is something everyone can be capable of. I'm not good at gaming. I just practiced this. So I'm pinned now. He might kill me right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this max potion ASAP and hope I don't take another hit. Okay, so first feint, right as I'm trying to like talk myself up, right? That's what I get. Karma, people. But to my point, anyone is capable of this. I genuinely believe that if you're not the greatest gamer in the world, you can still learn to be amazing at this game if you just get your dodges down. While I'm over here, I'm actually gonna craft some more of my bombs and some more of my flash pods. Go ahead and get those equipped before I go back into the fight. Anyway, guys, but my point is, if you can just learn to not die, you don't really need all that attack boost and DPS and all that slot dedication, because while you're back, you know, from carting, you'll still be fighting the monster. So even if he's pulling off major hits and carts once or twice per the fight, if you're just in the fight, if you just prevent yourself from carting, your DPS is going to be better than his. A huge, huge deal. I did that on accident. Alright. So really, guys, that's my recommendation. Just not necessarily try this challenge, but just think of this as something to aspire to, you know? To be able to fight monsters without armor. There's definitely an unhappy dragon over here. Not the tail swipe. Alright. And again, someone that's good with the sword and shield would probably be blocking a lot of these attacks that I'm trying to dodge. But that's just my lack of experience with this weapon. I usually main insect glaive, switch axe, or greatsword, but have been falling in love with this this freaking weapon, dude. You can block so much with it, and you've got a lot of mobility. The only downside, the only thing that was kind of difficult for me to get used to is how close you have to be to the monster. The greatsword and the switch axe and even insect glaive all have a pretty wide reach. You know, you don't necessarily have to be right at the monster's feet. With the sword and shield, I actually find it difficult, you know, just to hit his head. There we go. Which is why I'm requiring the knockdown damage to kind of make sure he's on the ground. Look at that. That is a clean one cart fight. No armor, Just skill, not that much. But it's more practice than skill. It's not skill, it's practice. Just learning a monster's moves is so important. I really have this thing against some of the new players that are shooting up SOS flares, and I say this as one of my best friends actually. He tends to do this whenever he gets a new mission. He just shoots up that flare and kind of gets carried through it by new players. And I'd really advise against that, guys. There's some things you only learn through hardship. You know, when the entire team of guys in high rank armor are beating up the monster for you, you're going to be losing a lot of that experience of, oh man, when it looks left, is it going to do this attack? How do I know its tells and its signs? And that's how you really get better at the game. So that's just my advice. If you learn nothing else from this video, it's that, guys, practice makes perfect. Except that one card, you know. But thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. There'll be more of these coming at you without my boring commentary, probably with me and my friends carding and dying a lot as we try and group slay naked some monsters. It's gonna be great, dudes. So subscribe if you want. If not, just be on the lookout for some more naked and fearless videos. Eat your heart out.